Hi everyone, good day. This is Sir Ponting, your mathematics teacher, and let's learn mathematics. For today's tutorial, we will be discussing on how to convert one unit to another in both metric system and English system of measurements. Are you ready? Let's go! Our topic for today is all about convert measurements from one unit to another in both metric and English systems. The objective, after watching this video, you will be able to convert measurements from one unit to another in both metric and English system. Let us deal first with measures of length. Meter, or small letter m, is the basic metric unit for length. So these are the metric units of length. So starting from kilometer down to centimeter, and these are the equivalents. Alright, so the root word here is meter, as you can see. Then we have here the prefixes: kilo, hecto, deca, decimi, deci, centi, milli. So again guys, these are all the metric units of length. So these are the abbreviation. Then the basic instrument to measure small object or even converting small units is the ruler. So based on the illustration, 10 millimeters is equal to 1 cm. Okay, so this one, so we have here 10 millimeters. The small grid lines here is the millimeter, and the next big line here, this one is what we call the centimeter. So as you can see, 1 cm, that is equivalent to 10 millimeters. Alright, then 10 centimeters is equivalent to 1 decimeter. So this point here going to this point here, this is 1 decimeter. As you can see, that is 10 centimeters. Then converting metric units, examples, we have 2.5 decameters, 1840 millimeters. So let us deal first with letter A, solution. We have 1 decameter is equal to 10 meters. Then this statement can be translated into the form of ratio 10 meters over 1 decameter, and this is equal to 1. So the given value, which is 2.5 decameter, will be multiplied by 1, and 1 will be substituted by its equivalent ratio, which is 10 meters over 1 decameter. Then cancel the unit decameters. The unit remain is meter. Then multiply 2.5 and 10. The result is 25. Then copy the remaining unit, which is meter. So 2.5 decameters is equivalent to 25 meters. Now let us have another method in converting metric to metric. This is what we call switching method. As you can see, this is arranged in order from kilometer down to millimeter. Then we have here the base 10 having an exponent of 1. So meaning to say, if we are going to switch single place going to the right, we will multiply the given value by 10. And then below, the base 10 having an exponent of negative 1. So meaning to say, if we are going to switch going to the left single place, we are going to multiply the given value by 1 over 10, or by just directly dividing the given value by 10. So I wanted to familiarize all of these guys. So when we see 10 raised to negative 1, that is equivalent to 1 over 10. Then 10 raised to negative 2, that is equivalent to 1 over 100. Then 10 raised to negative 3, that's equivalent to 1 over 1000. Then 10 raised to 1, that is equal to 10. Then 10 raised to 2, that's equal to 100. Then 10 raised to 3, that's equal to 1000. Alright? So let us try to convert this one into meter. Okay? So The unit decameter is right here, and we are going to convert this one into meter. So we need to switch the position going to the right one place. Okay, right here. So we will multiply the given value by 10. Okay, take note guys. Once our multiplier is multiples of 10, all we need to do from the given value, just move or switch the decimal point. Okay, since we're going to multiply this one by 10, we will move the decimal point single place going to the right. Alright, so 1. So that means 2.5 decameters is equivalent to 25 meters. So the position now of the decimal point is right here. So since this is already a whole number, so we no longer indicate the decimal point. It becomes imaginary. Okay, so we have the same answer in the previous solution. Example B, 1840 millimeters will be converted into meter. Solution, 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters, 10 centimeters is 1 decimeter, and 10 decimeters is 1 meter. So the given value 1840 will be multiplied by the ratio 1 centimeter over 10 millimeters. So cancel out the unit millimeters, the unit remain is centimeter. Then we will multiply 1840 and 1, then the result will be divided by 10. Right? So from here, we will multiply again by another ratio, which is 1 decimeter over 10 centimeters. Then cancel out the unit, centimeters. Then the unit remain is decimeter. Then we will multiply both numerators and both denominators. The result is 1840 over 100. Then copy the remaining unit, which is decimeter. Then we will multiply again by another ratio, which is 1 meter over 10 decimeters. Cancel the unit, decimeters. The unit remain is meter. Then multiply both numerators and both denominators. The result is 1840 over 1000. Then copy the remaining unit. Okay guys, so once our divisor is a multiples of 10, all we need to do, we will just move the position of our decimal point from the given value right here going to the left. Since we have here 3 zeros, so we will move 3 place going to the left. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So therefore, the answer is 1.84. Then copy the remaining unit, meter. So 0 at the right side of 4 is no longer significant, so we do not include 0 in the final answer. Then using the switching method, so millimeter is right here, so we need to convert this one into meter. So meter is 3 places from the given unit. So 1, 2, 3. So that means we will multiply this value by 1 over 1000, or simply divide directly by this value by 1000. So from the position of the decimal point right here, we will move twice going to the left. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we have the same answer. Then converting English to metric system. Example, 2.75 miles will be converted into kilometer. So the unit miles is an English unit of measurement, then the unit kilometer is a metric unit of measurement. Solution, 1 mile is 1.6093 kilometers. So the given value 2.75 will be multiplied by this ratio, 1.6093 kilometers over 1 mile. Cancel the unit, miles. Then the unit remain is kilometer. Then we will multiply these two, 2.75 and 1.6093. Then copy the remaining unit. Then over 1. Then the result is 4.425575 kilometers. the denominator 1 becomes imaginary. Example B, 2 yards will be converted into meter. So yards is a English unit of measurement, then meter is a metric unit of measurement. Solution, 1 yard is 0.91 meter. So we will multiply the given value, which is 2 yards, by this ratio 0.91 meter over 1 yard. Then cancel the unit, yards. Then multiply 2 and 0.91. Then copy the remaining unit, which is meter. Then over 1. Then multiply the numerator. The result is 1.82 meters. The denominator 1 becomes imaginary. Example C, 2 meters will be converted into foot. Alright, so this time we will do the reverse from metric to English system of measurement. So meter is a metric unit of measurement, then foot or feet in plural form, that is English unit of measurement. Solution, 1 foot is 0.3048 meter. So the given value, 2 meters, multiplied by the ratio 1 foot over 0.3048 meter. Then cancel the unit, meters. The unit remain is foot or feet. Then multiply 2 and 1. Then over 0.3048. Copy the remaining unit, which is foot. Then the result is 6.562 feet. Example B, 3.5 centimeters will be converted into inch. Alright, so centimeter is a metric unit, then inch is an English unit of measurement. Solution, 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So we will multiply the given value, which is 3.5 centimeters, by this ratio 1 inch over 2.54 centimeters. Then cancel the unit, centimeters. The unit remain is inch. Then we will multiply 3.5 and 1. Then the product will be divided by 2.54. Then the result is 1.378 inch. So now let's deal with measures of area. Based in the illustration, the shape is a rectangle. Given the width is 2 units and given the length is 3 units. Remember, in order to solve for the area of a rectangle, we need to multiply the length and the width. By substitution, 3 for the length and 2 for the width. And we will obtain the product, which is 6. Take note, the area is always measured in square units. Now converting units of area. Okay, since you are converting metric to metric, we will use the switching method. So we have here 2 examples. 1 square centimeter will be converted into square millimeters. Then 49,000 square meters will be converted into square kilometer. Take first example A. Square centimeters is right here. So we need to switch one place going to the right. So that means the value, which is 1, will be multiplied by 100. Take note, every single switch going to the right, we will multiply the value by 100. That is what is meant by 10 raised to 2, if you could still remember in the previous slide. Then, if we are going to switch single place going to the left, we will multiply the given value by 1 over 100, or simply dividing that value right away by 100. In this case, the value is 1, so the decimal point of a whole number, which is 1, is right here at the extreme right. So since we do not have any digits anymore, we need to add another 0. So we will add 1 0, then move the decimal point, then add again another 0, then move the decimal point. So the number of switches that we're going to do is one switch going to the right. So that means we need to add 2 zeros only. So 1 square centimeter, that is equivalent to 100 square millimeters. Then letter B, 49,000 square meters will be converted into square kilometer. So the square meter is right here. So we need to switch the position going to the left 3 times. So that means we will multiply the given value by 1 over 1 million. Okay, so let us try to check. So 1 over 100 times 1 over 100 times 1 over 100. So how many zeros is that? There are 6 zeros. That means we will multiply this given value by 1 over 1 million, or simply dividing this value right away by 1 million. So solution, so from the decimal point, we will just move going to the left 6 times, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then add another 0, then continue. So it ends here. So therefore, 49,000 square meters is equal to 0.049 square kilometer. Alright? Now let's deal with units of volume. The illustration is a 3-dimensional figure. So this is a rectangle. Given the height is 3 units, width is 2 units, and length is 4 units. Remember, to solve for the volume of this 3-dimensional figure for the rectangle, we need to multiply the length, the width, and the height. Substitution, we have 4 for the length, 2 for the width, and 3 for the height. Then get the product. The product is 24. And take note, the volume is always measured in cubic units. Now let us try to convert 1 cubic centimeter into cubic millimeter. So we are converting again metric to metric. So we will use the switching method. Right? So the cubic centimeter is right here. So we need to switch single place going to the right. So take note, the exponent of the base 10 is 3. So that means we will multiply the given value by 1000. So from here, the position of the decimal point, since we do not have any digits, we need to add 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Then move the decimal point 1, 2, 3. So therefore, 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 1000 cubic millimeters. Next, we have 78 million cubic millimeters will be converted into cubic meter. So, cubic millimeter is right here. Then we need to switch going to the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Take note, every single switch, that is 1 over 1000. So if we're going to switch 3 times, we will multiply 1 over 1000 3 times. So how many zero is that? So the result is 1 over 1 billion. So there are 9 zeros. So meaning to say, from the position of the decimal point right here, we need to move going to the left 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then add 0, then 9, therefore 78 million cubic millimeters is equal to 0.078 cubic meter. Now let's deal with a metric to English for liquid volume. Example C, 5 liters will be converted into gallon. So the unit liters is the metric unit of measurement, and the unit gallon is an English unit of measurement. Solution, 1 gallon is equal to 3.7853 liters. So the given value 5 liters will be multiplied by the ratio 1 gallon over 3.7853 liters. Then the unit liters will be cancelled out. The unit remain is gallon. Then we will multiply 5 and 1 over 3.7853. Then copy the remaining unit gallon. The result, after multiplying 5 and 1, then the product is divided by 3.7853. So this is the result, 1.321 gallons. Example D, 60 milliliters will be converted into fluid ounce, or the abbreviation is FLOZ. So ml is a metric unit of measurement, fluid ounce is an English unit of measurement. Solution, 1 fluid ounce is 29.573 milliliters. So we need to multiply the given value, which is 60 milliliters, by the ratio 1 fluid ounce over 29.573 milliliters. The unit milliliters will be cancelled out. The unit remain is fluid ounce. Then multiply 60 and 1. The result will be divided by 29.573. So the answer is 2.03 fluid ounce. Then measures of capacity. So take note in the table. So the root word now is liter. Then we still have the prefixes, the kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi, milli. So these are still measures of metric system of measurement. So example A, 4,750 milliliters will be converted into liter. So ml or milliliter is right here. So we need to switch the position going to the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. That means we need to divide the given value by 1 over 1,000 or divide directly by 1,000. So from the position of the decimal points right here, we need to switch going to the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Alright? So 4,750 milliliters is 4.75 liters. So 0 here at the right side of 5 is no longer significant. So we did not include it to the answer. Then 4,756 gram. So this time we are dealing with unit of mass. So the root word now based on the table is gram. Then still have the prefixes, right? So we are going to convert this value by the kilogram using the switching method again. So gram is right here, the kilogram is right here at the left side. So we need to switch the position going to the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So the given value will be divided by 1,000, or by just switching the decimal point going to the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So therefore 4,756 grams is 4.756 kilograms. Then 2.5 pounds, LB is the abbreviation for pound, will be converted into kilogram. So this time English to metric. So pound is an English unit of measurement, then kilogram is a metric unit of measurement. Solution, 1 pound is 0.4536 kilogram. So the given value, which is 2.5 pounds, will be multiplied by the ratio 0.4536 kilogram over 1 pound. the unit pounds will be cancelled out. Then we will multiply 2.5 and 0.4536, then copy the remaining unit, which is kilogram, then over 1. The result is 1.134 kilograms. Example C. 6 ounce will be converted into gram. Solution. 1 ounce is 28.349 grams. So the given value 6 ounce will be converted by the ratio 28.349 grams over 1 ounce. The unit ounces will be cancelled out. Then we will multiply 6 and 28.349. Then copy the remaining unit gram, then over 1. The result is 170.094 grams. Example D. 1.5 kilograms will be converted into metric ton or MT. Solution. 1 metric ton is 1,000 kilograms. So 1.5 kilograms will be multiplied by the ratio 1 metric ton over 1,000 kilograms. Then the unit kilograms will be cancelled out. Then we will multiply 1.5 and 1, then copy the remaining unit metric ton, then over 1,000. The result is 0.0015 metric ton. Now let's deal with units of time. Example A. 3 weeks will be converted into hour. Solution. 1 week is 7 days. Then 1 day is 24 hours. So the given value, which is 3 weeks, will be multiplied by the ratio 7 days over 1 week. The unit weeks will be cancelled out. The unit remain is days. Then we will multiply again this result by another ratio, which is 24 hours over 1 day, and then the unit days will be cancelled out. Then we will multiply 3, 7, and 24, then over 1 times 1. Then copy the remaining unit, which is hour. The result is 504 hours. So the denominator 1 becomes imaginary. Example B. 2 days and 8 hours will be converted into minutes. Solution. 1 day is 24 hours. Then 1 hour is 60 minutes. So we need to convert first days to hour. So the given value, which is 2 days, will be multiplied by the ratio 24 hours over 1 day. The unit then plus hour, 8 hour. Then the unit days will be cancelled out. Then we will multiply 2 and 24, then plus 8 hours, then over 1. Then copy the remaining unit, which is hour. Then the result is 56 hours. So from here, we will convert hours into minutes. So we will multiply 56 hours by the ratio 60 minutes over 1 hour. Cancel the unit, hours. The unit remain is minutes. Then we will multiply 56 and 60, then over 1. The result is 3,360 minutes. Then let's deal with units of temperature. Example A. 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit will be converted into degrees Celsius. In order to solve for the to convert the Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius, we need to use this formula. Temperature of degrees Celsius is 5/9 multiplied by the difference of temperature of degrees Fahrenheit and 32. From the formula, we will substitute the given value for degrees Fahrenheit, which is 98.6. Then the difference of these two is 66.6. Then this one will be multiplied by 5. Then the result after multiplying these two will be divided by 9. So this is now the result, 37 degrees Celsius. Then let's do the reverse. From 37 degrees Celsius will be converted into degrees Fahrenheit. In order to convert, we need to use this formula. Temperatures of degrees Fahrenheit is 32 plus 9/5 times temperature of degrees Celsius. From the formula, we will substitute the given value by the temperature of degrees Celsius, which is 37. Then 37 will be multiplied by 9. And that is 333. Then over 5. Then plus 32. Then add these two values. Since we are fraction is involved, we need to have the LCD. And the LCD is 5. Then, in order to get 160, we will just multiply 5 to 32, and the product is 160. Then plus, copy the operation, plus or addition. Then we will divide this one by the denominator right here. So this is 1. Then the result will be multiplied in the numerator, which is 333, and the result is still 333. And then get the sum. The sum is 493. Then over 5. Then get the quotient. The quotient is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright guys, I hope you have learned something from this tutorial, and see you on my next video.